This video is not made by AI, and this voice is not AI voice, it's my actual real voice. And the art you're going to see in a Speedpaint form soon, it's something that I've made, and this mascot character is something that I made. Hi, I'm Tori, and this is Tori Banashi Speedpaint commentary from YouTube channel Tori Banashi. I made YouTube videos based on my illustrations and my trips and travels to Japan, about anime and life in general, and today I'm going to talk about AI art, my thoughts on it. The video is split in two parts. The first one I will share my general thoughts on AI art, and the second part is going to be about my thoughts, what do we supposed to do with AI art, and what's our next step after dealing with whatever is going on around AI art or whatever. So let's dive in part one. What do I think of AI art? And my first thought, it's just a theft. It's obvious, and I'm talking not only about art like in drawing, I'm talking about a wide meaning of the word art. I'm talking about music, writing, singing, and so on. But if we focus on art as a drawing, is obvious theft. Seeing anything AI generated make me feel immediately super icky. And if we are way beyond the part to do that, so it's impossible at this moment. But even if we imagine, like if we have a time travel machine, right, and we travel back, and there's a moment when AI art should be just to be invented, and we ask all the permissions or feed to those models only art that is allowed to be used for the training, nobody like stealing it. I still would not like AI art because it's boring. It's super boring. I'd prefer to look at hundreds and thousands of images of someone who's just starting learning art, a human being, and whose skills is not super developed to any polished glitchy, sparkly AI generated image or weirdly worded, sentence or whatever. And my reason, like I'm saying it's boring, I have some friends who like AI art who say, and usually the people who like AI art, they usually say, oh, it's pretty, it's so beautiful. And that's all. Like, they usually don't have to say anything behind that, beyond that. Like, it's pretty and that's all. I don't know. Call me pretentious, but when I look at art, and I'm talking like about drawing right now, right? When I look at art, I need to know what's the deal with the person who's behind the art. Why do they choose this line? Why do they choose this color? Why they choose this shape? Where was inspiration come from? I analyze a lot of art whenever I'm consuming subconsciously, mostly because my brain contains a big library of references to anything. So I can feel vibes of people, of my people through the art. Like, since I watch so much anime manga, we can also talk about, sometimes I read manga, watch anime or movie, or listen to the music, and I can tell what was the inspiration behind it. And I'm not saying about, sampling or directly referencing something. And I'm also not saying that I'm 100% always true. But it's very often for me to see, oh, I think this person actually likes this manga or this movie as well. That's why their sound or their lines or their compositions are this way. And then I go and read some interview and they're like, oh, I actually was reading this and this inspired me. And I'm like, yes, I knew it, you're one of us. It's like when I was reading Jujutsu Kaisen and I know Gege is somewhere on the, I can't call him Fudanshi, but I know he's on the side of our spectrum somewhere. And that's why I wasn't super surprised when I discovered that he read Yamashita Tomoko's Boys Love, Sankaku Mado. The name is too long, I'll put it on the screen. So sometimes you just know so much stuff from the drawing. You can, AI art, it can't give you a cultural code in the drawing. And I'm talking about any level of drawing. I'm not talking about something like painting on the gallery. I'm talking about some scribbles you can see on Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever. You can tell so much about a person by the way they created something, and that's something you can't do when you look at an AI art. And that's why it's so boring. I don't care about why this machine decided to use those lines or colors. I mean, I know the answer already, because it decided it's the best through the references it have stolen, right? So that's all, that's the ending. But when I look at someone's drawing or painting, I ask so many questions, like what does this person like, where are they from, what tools do they use, do they use reference, how long does it take them to do that, did they have an education in art or are they self-taught, and those questions are going and going. So, and it makes me feel connected to the person behind the art, and I don't feel anything when it's AI art. I don't care about the person who put couple of words and published a generated image and pretend that they made it. Anyone who has ever tried to create something knows that, well, idea, it can be something groundbreaking, but usually it's the effort, it's the journey, it's the build-up, it's the combination of all those feelings what actually matters, not the prompt or couple of words. And one more thing that's annoying about AI art, it's literally trash and it's polluting art spaces. When I was drawing this Reiki, I was looking for images with him, and I was thrown a bunch of AI generated Reiki, and on the distance it seems like Reiki, but as soon as you look at the details, you can see the tool didn't know how actually looks the drawing on his hoodie, and it wasn't artistic decision, it was just the tool didn't know how to make it and stuff like that. And it was so annoying because, I mean, again, I could just pull some couple of screenshots for the reference of his hair and stuff, but I wanted to, to have a full picture, and it's so hard to look for references because of the AI. So yeah, my main 3 things about AI art, it's theft, it's boring, and it's polluting the internet, and I wish we can stop it. And here's the part of this Speedpaint commentary when I'm saying what I think we should do with AI art. Basically, I'm just going to say, please, I'm begging you, write grammatically incorrect fanfiction or books or tales or whatever. Draw unproportionate art, sing home in karaoke, buy that ukulele and start learning chords and trying to sing Wonderwall on acoustic guitar. Please, we as a society, as human beings, we need to keep creating actual art, and by actual art I mean anything but AI. It's fine to use tools to correct grammar, or it's fine to Google stuff, do the main job yourself, draw that draft, sing that song, put those chords in like the order you enjoy listening, even if it's been done 2 million times. We need to be humans, and we need to produce art that tells something about us. It's not necessarily need to be super good or super cool. And I promise you, for any kind of art, there's always going to be someone who will enjoy it, and it doesn't have to be, hundreds, thousands, and millions of people. Even like, look at my channel. It's small, but I'm still keep creating because I'm creating. Firstly, because I love it and I like it, and yeah, the struggle, it's so painful, but it still feels so good. And the fact that someone can tell something about myself by looking at things I'm doing, it's so amazing. And it goes also from me. I enjoy watching, reading, listening to, consuming, we can say cooking is art too, and engage with people in their art. It's one of the best joys in life, and I believe anyone can relate, and anyone can find something they like, and there can be so many reasons why you like the art. And even like in Twitter, I put it on a screen, there was a tweet when someone was like begging you, like me begging you, to keep making any kind of art. Just start, just do what you enjoy. I think it's the only thing we can do against AI art. I personally doing my best to ignore it, to block anything related to it. If I can do something to fight it, I'm trying to do it so too. But if we don't give it attention, if we just ignore it, it will flop, it will fail, and those machines, they sooner or later they will run out of things to be trained on, because I believe we will make more regulations. This is something that we can do, fighting it. So we need to create more than we used to, because we need to connect to each other and to show how it's important to be a human. I want to finish this talk on talking about this joke about teacher at school who was given a deep explanation why the author in a book said that curtains were blue, and it was like some deep meaning behind it. And the joke goes like, but actually the author just meant the curtains were blue. And I think this joke is can be true sometimes. Some people tend to over-explain stuff, but at the end of the day, when this book is written by a human and someone said the curtains were blue, even if it doesn't mean anything in sense of structure of the book or characters, it still means something about the author anyway, because maybe they choose blue because it's their favorite color. Maybe they choose blue because when they were doing this part of the book, they were in an apartment and their curtains were blue, so they used them as a reference, and it's still their human experience. Maybe they used blue because it reminds them about some things they like or hate. So it still means something, because I was drawing Reiki right now because I'm rewatching Skate, and I hope I will see Skate Ovia when I'm in Japan in 2 weeks. and I have so many good memories with skate anime. So it's not just I like this character and I wanted to draw it. It's actually hashtag deep. So I beg you, please keep creating, even if nobody's watching or listening. That's the only thing we can do with AI art. Forget about it, throw it away, and keep creating and being connected through our art. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will post my new video, fully edited one, about Marshall on Thursday. So stick around, subscribe to the channel, tell me in the comment what do you think about AI art or maybe Skate Infinity. Are you excited about OVA as I am? I'm already working on my next video, so I'll see you in the next one.